welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is AJ, and as you can probably see from the title of my channel, I am Canadian, and I am going to be showing you guys today another grocery store that may or may not be affected by these food shortages. I posted a couple days ago my very first video, a store that I frequent pretty often, and the shelves were very bare in there. So if you haven't had a chance to check out that video, be sure to check it out. Today I'm going to be going into No Frills, as you can probably see through my window there. This is just a few minutes away from my house, another store that I come to not quite as often as the other one. I haven't been in here in a few weeks, so I am also very curious to see what it's looking like, but you know, I won't know what's going on in there until I get in there, so it's going to be just as much of a surprise for me as it will be for you guys. But I just want to take you guys along the ride. My channel is going to be really focusing on following this here in Southern Ontario. I am located about 2 hours away from Toronto. I know that most of you in the world, wherever you're watching this from, you've heard of Toronto, so that gives you some idea of where I'm located and where these shortages are going to be happening. I have seen so much debate on these shortages. Some people don't even believe that they're real, that they're happening. I've seen more and more people uploading on social media pictures of their grocery stores in their cities. And when I read the comments, I'm shocked to see some people in there still saying, this is fake news. This isn't really happening. It's not going to really be that bad. You know, people are just spewing whatever, toxic stuff, just to scare tactics. That's what they're saying. So it's actually shocking to see how many people are, I don't know, in denial, you know, and just saying that this isn't even really a thing. I can say from my own personal experience that I'm definitely seeing a difference in our grocery stores here. I would say it started about 2 weeks ago or so, and it's increasingly getting worse. As I mentioned in my last video, though, I'm more concerned about what it's going to look like a few weeks from now once the truckers have stopped delivering, delivering the stuff to the stores, their goods. I think we're really going to feel the impact of that, and we're going to see it more in the coming weeks. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my channel. I'm going to be going to all the grocery stores in my city, even outside of my city, just to be able to document it as it's happening and let you guys know what's going on in this part of the world, Southern Ontario, Canada. I think it's really important that we all stay updated, as they're not really showcasing this stuff in the mainstream media. So I feel like these platforms give us an opportunity to be able to stick together and to kind of keep each other updated with what's going on in the world. So with that being said, definitely be sure to leave in the comments where you're from, what's going on in your city. I am not the only one that reads the comments. Everybody reads the comments. So it really helps all of us to kind of stay connected and informed. So definitely drop it in the comments what's going on in your city, and I will be sure to respond to all of you. As well as, like I said, other people are going to be reading your comments too. So it helps all of us. So with that being said, I'm going to head into the grocery store. Who knows what we're going to see today? But I'm happy to have you guys come along with me. So let's get in the store. Okay, so as I'm walking into the produce section, I must say I was pleasantly surprised to see how well stocked it was. I personally haven't been in the store in quite some time. However, I did hear a little bit of buzz about the produce section being pretty empty in this particular store. However, I didn't see it for myself. So today I was pleasantly surprised to see how well stocked it is. Also, I guess they are anticipating that Canada is going to be getting hit hard when it comes to the fresh produce. So I will be definitely keeping a close eye on that area. As you can see, the mushrooms are not very well stocked, and the containers of lettuce here, I mean, again, it's not too bad, but like I said, I'll be keeping a close eye on that. So my mom asked me today how the store was looking, and how I explained it to her was just that basically the store wasn't too bad. With the stuff that it was, stocked on, it was really well stocked on. And likewise for the things that was lacking, it was really bad. So as you're seeing in some of these images, some of the products, it was just so scarce. And again, what I said in my last video, it was the same for this store. I just found that on some of the products that they were really low on, they're trying to spread it out to make it look like there's more when really there's not. I think Later on in the video, you'll see in the cereal section, it was really bad for that there. But as you can see here, this is the meat section. So it is looking pretty, scarce in certain areas there. I mean, this is definitely far from normal. That was the milk section. This is the chip section. So there's a lot of empty spots there that we're seeing on the shelves. Again, that is not normal. There has been so much debate as to what exactly is causing these food shortages. I mean, some people believe that it's due to the supply chain not being good because of the truckers. Other people are saying it's because of, the virus going around and so many people are sick and unable to work and stock the shelves. Other people are even going as far as to blame it on the preppers, saying that people are hoarding food and that's the cause of the food shortages. I personally think that maybe it's a combination of all of the above. Who knows? But I think the bottom line here is that there is a food shortage, period. No food, that's a problem regardless of whatever the reason is. So it's alarming, it is scary, and I would definitely recommend, stocking up and being as prepared as you can for the safety of yourself and your family. This is not a time to play around or not a time to wait and see. I would definitely at least prepare yourself, even on a very minimal level. Everybody can afford to pick up even an extra can or two of something. Not everyone has the means to go out and buy a ton of stuff at one time, but even week by week, if you can just add even an extra $10 on your bill, it's gonna make a difference. Like, look at this bunker here, how empty it is. Like, they didn't even try on that one. But I mean, some of these shelves are completely bare, or again, they're spreading it out and making it seem like it's full. But if you look a little closer, it is absolutely not. You're about to see the cracker section, and I would say that the cracker section, as well as the instant soup section in this particular store, has been hit pretty hard. You can see for yourself how bare those shelves are. It was a little bit shocking. That kind of doesn't surprise me because these are great foods to stock up on just because of the shelf life. So yeah, that doesn't shock me, but it's still alarming that they are as empty as they are. I mean, look at this. That shelf is like 80% empty. It's crazy. I've never seen it like that. And much like my other video, when I was in the other store, I mentioned another thing that I'm also seeing a lot in this store is just how unorganized and not very clean. Like, look at that shelf. That's not how our store would normally look. With flour, it's a little bit tricky, but still, I've never really seen it look that messy. So I'm just finding a lot of misplaced items. The store is just looking a little bit of a hot mess. So here I'm in the juice section. As you can see, another completely bare shelf. Here's the cereal section, the second one. Look how much Harvest Crunch they have spaced out there. The Kellogg's, come on guys, give us a break. Like, we can see right past that. So again, these shelves, they're just not looking normal. Here is the coffee section, very sparse there, not too bad, but there's a lot of gaps that just are not normally there. Here comes the freezer sections. Look at this bunker, like completely empty. Look at this one. Look how much is missing. Watch this one. There's nothing. I don't know if I've ever seen them look like that in my life. The freezer section, most definitely in the last store, as well as this store, definitely is getting hit hard. So here's just a few images. Look how messy that is. Empty the shelves are. Again, back to the freezer. I was just a little bit shocked to see how little there was. And again, keep in mind, what you are looking at is a lot of the same products. Just the boxes are just not, just in the one little section. They're spread out everywhere. So you're really looking at a lot of the same food instead of variety of products to buy. So as far as this store goes, if I had to rate it out of 1 to 10, I'm going to probably give it maybe a 6 or a 7 based on how well stocked it was. If this is not proof right here, and from my last video that these shortages are coming, I don't know what is. So be sure to check out my other video, and if you want to stay in tune with what's happening here in Canada, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.